Hi, Abraham. I love you so much. I've been listening to you since 2017. I went through everything with you, and you would always light me up. I had a question about purpose and worthiness.
It's moved a little bit today, hasn't it? The worthiness question has moved a little bit.
Yes.
We've been talking about it all day. That feeling that, here we go again. That feeling of worthiness is how you feel when you are able to deliberately place your basket where you mean for it to be, and then manifestations match your placement. In other words, no one feels worthy if they think someone else is assigning the blessings or delivering the blessings. But when you understand that you're asking for it and now you're lined up with it, there's no way to get worthiness other than to intend and receive. And if you receive without being aware that you've intended, then you don't feel worthy. You want to give the credit to somebody else. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, like owning my own manifestations, like owning my intentions.
Good word. When Esther started getting the hang of this, when something wonderful would happen, she would say, I did that. I did that. I intended it. I lined up with it. I thought about it. I wrote about it. And here it is. I did that. And when something that she didn't want came, she'd say, I did that too. And we would like, now stay right here with us. We've never said this to anyone before. This is really big. We would like it if you would feel as worthy when you attract something you don't want as you do when you attract something that you do want. Because you did it the same way. Because there's no outside... you got that, didn't you? There's no outside judgment about the rightness or the wrongness of it. It's the moving toward wanted or not. We promise you, when we talk like this, it worries some people because they think that we will activate your selfishness, which we want to, so that you'll follow what does feel good to you. They worry that then you'll be someone who does bad things. But we say, no one who is unkind or hurting others is in alignment with Source. In other words, when you find that alignment, you don't need to worry about fulfilling your reason for being. What were the two things you wanted to talk about when you sat down? Worthiness was one. What was the other?
Purpose. My question was about how can I know what I said I was going to do when I come to the physical realm? If there are many things that I'm interested in, and I'm into serving, I would like to serve, but because there's so many things I'm interested in, I feel like I'm over-intending the serving part and then forgetting about what I really like. I like expressing, and I like writing. I like singing.
Let's back up to a more general look at all of this for just a second. And we've talked about this already here today, so it'll be easy for you to get up to speed with where we're going with this. The reason that you came into this physical experience is because you are a creator and you want to create. When humans assign the idea of purpose to that, they think that the purpose was a specific thing, and it isn't. The purpose is the living of life, the loving of life. The purpose is the sifting and the sorting and the deciding. You said the key word, the interest of life. When something is ringing your bells, to be interested in something, ooh, that's a good feeling, isn't it? And so your purpose is to create. You are an eternally becoming being. That is your purpose. But if you're looking for some specific, like my purpose is to serve, you can't align with Source and not serve. Here's what we mean. When you care most about how you feel, you're getting it from the inside out, aren't you? When you care about how you feel, so you deliberately contour the direction of your thoughts more and more to things that feel better and better to you, so that you maintain your alignment with your Source energy a higher percentage of the time, not all the time, but a higher percentage of the time. Then what happens is anytime you hold someone as your object of attention with all that alignment, you have a better opportunity of calling through them, their inner being. That's purpose. Now, we're going to give you more on that. That's like, let's say that you are so determined that you're just going to do stuff yourself. You don't want to take advantage of anybody. You don't want anybody to do anything for you. You want to fulfill your purpose, and you think it's about service. But let's say there's somebody that you ask something of them. Could be anything. Could you take me out to dinner? Could you give me a ride somewhere? Doesn't matter what it is. Could you sit and visit with me? It doesn't matter what it is. But let's say, because you're in alignment so much of the time, and you're reaching for those sweet spot kinds of feelings, that you have developed on your own a really good feeling, positive, you might say, feeling about that person. So your expectation is they're kind, and they're willing, and they're capable, and they're brilliant. That's just how you feel about them. So when you focus your attention on someone feeling that way, with all of the alignment of you and your inner being, with that kind of summoning power, you know how your inner being has no resistance whatsoever, and so since there's no resistance, then there's a lot of power coming through it. So now you are, because of your focus, because of your alignment with your inner being, with all that attraction power, because of law of attraction and no resistance in your vibration, you call to you through them their power. That is service.
Wow.
And anything less than that isn't. It was one of the first lines that we gave to Jerry and Esther. Often when you mean well and you perform some action, you're actually presenting something else to them that goes something like, I see you cannot do this for yourself, and therefore I do it for you. That's the opposite of what you're wanting to do. And so we're talking about greatest gift that you could give to anyone is to develop a really good feeling expectation about their success and their happiness and their achievement and their fulfilling their purpose. In other words, when you get feeling like that, then you and the law of attraction in your inner being will summon so much good feeling stuff from so many. And they will remember you. They will say, I met this person and I remember how good I felt about myself. That's the way Esther describes Jerry. His positive expectation of her changed her almost overnight. Almost overnight. She drove a 45-foot Prevost bus, towing a car, hundreds of thousands of miles around this nation, because he knew she could. Never doubted it. He said, let's take this. And Esther said, let's. He said, you drive. Good?